Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here with Artemus. Now last time we got our new silo built and it's about time we are needing some extra storage. And that means our old ones are free to be demolished. Now we have some plans about what we're going to do with the area they are occupying at the moment. The first thing first, we need to get it emptied. We have some barley in there, which we need to take to our chickens. Then we can both demolish our silo here as well as the extension. And what we're going to build in its place is a hut for our seed, fertilizer, lime, all that stuff. So we have one central area that we can top up when needed. So we'll get right to work by taking the barley over to the chickens. Barley is being unloaded. Hopefully this will be enough to keep our chickens fed until harvest time. We have 18,000 liters. So that should be 5 months just about of feed. So hopefully we'll be harvesting by then, or we'll have to buy some barley. But next up, it is time to take down our 2 silos here. With the silos gone, we can build our little seed hut. And there we have it. Looking quite good. Now we can keep everything we need. All our herbicide, lime, seeds, whatever we need. Safe in a contained place and out of the weather. So we can go ahead and move everything we have in there. And that'll give us some extra space in our shed. Next up, we are jumping in the MOG because we have a new piece of land we want to purchase. So we can get on with today's main job. So let's go ahead and head over there. We're just out by our dairy farm. And out back here, there is a nice piece of fairly flat land. And that will be the site of our next pastures. Now we need to buy this land right now. So we have bought this section of land and we plan on building 2 pastures here. One for sheep and one for goats. And yeah, this area is nice and flat and should work out well for that. We have marked out already some trees that we need to cut down for this. Now, as we've been doing quite a bit of winching, don't quite feel like doing that this time. So we are gonna go on quite of a spending spree at the store and get some nice equipment to take care of these trees. And there we have a large chunk of our money spent. Now first up, we have this truck. You might recognize this if you've been around since Spectacle Island. And we used to have one just like it, although in a different color. Fabulous truck. And we have a wood chip trailer. Now this trailer is specifically for wood chips. With a rear loading hatch. So the top is completely covered and it's all encased in a box. Because we have this brand new wood chipper. It is mobile, so you can drive it around. But it's not very fast, so we have this low loader for it. And we're gonna tow with the Unimog. Which Artemus has already fired up and is picking up. And we have this grapple here. 3-point mounted. Which we're gonna use to load the wood chipper. So for the trees in that section we just bought, we are gonna be cutting it down by hand, winching them up to our wood chipper here. And we're gonna be loading it with the grapple So it should make for quick work. But I think we should get this beast fired up and prepare to get loaded onto the trailer. Now we have it all loaded. Artemus is off. He needs to pick up the winch again for the Unimog, which means we are left to take the truck and trailer. Now let's hear this thing fire up. Sounds healthy. Should be in good condition. Trailer has been hitched, so let's go ahead and head back. We've set up the wood chipper and trailer ready to go here. Just need to get it fired up when we have some logs to chip. Alright, we are ready to go here. So Artemus is already off cutting down one tree. So I'll go ahead and cut the other one. And there are a few on the other side of our new trailer, which we're gonna have to go take care of while Artemus does the winching. We plan on swapping over a little ways through, so we both get a piece of the action. We're gonna crack on with this, and I'll see you when we're done. And it's been a bit of a rocky start. but we are getting the hang of it. Now we're just gonna be swapping places here. We have a few more trees to cut down, and we have these 3.5 to chip still. Now our trailer is starting to fill up, but it's still ways away from being full. So we're gonna hop in the monk here and be the loader guy. And Artemus is gonna go ahead with the cutting down of the next few trees. And we're gonna go ahead and load them into a chipper here. So best get a hang of these controls. And I will see you when we're done. Now we are just gonna store this off to the side here. I think we're gonna need it in this area in the future. But if not, it's on a trailer and we can go ahead and just get it picked up. Now we're gonna drop off our Tesla as well. There we go, that goes as a set. Next time we're gonna need it. The mod can come as well. So next up we're gonna go ahead and sell those wood chips. We have no more space back at our farm. Our sawmill is well beyond full. Yes, I'm coming. We have quite a bit of wood chips here. So we're gonna take that straight to sell. decent chunk of change for the wood chips. Worth the effort, although the equipment hasn't paid for itself yet. Should do fairly quickly. We're gonna head back and get these pastures built. Then it's time to move in some animals. We are keeping the truck and trailer here as well, since we are gonna need to clear a way for a road to these pastures, as we want to connect them to our main yard and not have to go through our dairy farm each time. But that's something for a later day. So we're just gonna go ahead, get these built. I'll see you then. Here we have our 2 pastures built, 2 identical ones, one for goats and the other one for sheep. And they're looking quite good. We have the area nice and tidy. And we have a rock wall back there, looks quite good. So our produce will spawn in this area. So we'll have our goat milk and wool to have a path going through. That might be difficult with the pallets in the way. We can go all around, drop off our hay in the trough over on this side and for the other one over there. So a nice little loop we can just take to drop it off. We are going to install plumbing for the water in our 2 pastures. We haven't done that yet. That's coming soon. And we won't have to worry about bringing water each day, as it'll happen automatically. But let's go ahead and jump in the mog. And we're going to grab our animal trailer, head down to the market. Gotta get some goats and sheep. So we have a nice starting point in our pastures here. That's the goats and sheep in their pens, and a nice bit of hay to chew on. Now the plumber will be by later to hook up the water, but for now they have everything they need. Now they will be getting hay from our hay dryer, and in the summertime they have this nice pasture to feed on. Even have something to nibble on in the wintertime. So they should be happy. We have 48 of each goats and sheep, and each pasture holds, I believe, 450 in total, so there's quite a bit of room for growth. But as it's very expensive to get animals, we are gonna leave them to multiply themselves, and that way we'll save a fortune on animal costs. That is everything for today. So if you enjoyed today's episode, drop a like down below. Leave a comment if you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions. Make sure to check out Artemus' channel, link down in the description. I will see you next time as we continue to conquer the frontier.